Good day, everybody. Today I'm going to be showing you how to play the game Monopoly Ultimate Banking. Now, this game plays a little bit differently than Monopoly, and some of the rules have changed just a little bit. Anyway, just some of the differences between this game and the original Monopoly. Number one, there are no hotels in this game. Number two, there are no chance cards, no community chest cards. There are no railroads, and there are no utilities. And also, if you are in jail, you're not going to be able to collect rent. So this game has stripped away a lot of the original Monopoly rules and have added a few new things. So let's go ahead and talk about those new things. Anyway, object of the game is you're going to be trying to basically bankrupt your opponent. And the way you're going to do that is you're going to be purchasing these properties over here. And anytime someone lands on those properties, they're going to pay you rent. And throughout the game, the rent is going to increase and decrease. Now, the unique thing about this game is this banking unit over here. This unit basically scans everything. It not only scans those credit cards over there that you're going to have, but it also scans these event cards. And the event cards are going to be what you're going to draw whenever you land on these spaces. And basically what they're going to do is they're going to raise the rent, lower the rent, raise an entire group of colors rent. It does a lot of different things. But anyway, let's just go ahead and kind of show you how it works. Let's say I want to do a two-player game. If I do a two-player game, I'm going to need these two cards, the car and the copter. What you'll simply do is you'll go ahead and put the card right here, and that will enter in player 1, and this will enter in player 2 like so. And then what you'll do is you'll hit the check button over here. Alright, now this is a button that basically will do the events, and I'll talk about how those work here in just a little bit. Now, of course, you're going to roll the dice here, and you're going to move. And let's just say I roll a 6 for the card. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, whenever I land on a property, if nobody owns it, I will have the opportunity to buy it. So let's say I want to go ahead and buy Vermont Avenue. What I'll do is I'll go through these property cards over here and find Vermont, and then I'll go ahead and put it in the scanner like so. There's these little strips here. You just put it like here like this, and then I will go ahead and place my card there, and this will go ahead and deduct the amount for me like so. Now what I'll do is I'm going to go ahead and take one of these blue houses, and I'm going to go ahead and place it right here on level 1. Now what these different levels represent is the amount of rent that someone is going to pay if they land on it. And so here's your typical card. Right now the rent would be $80, but as the numbers go up, the rent also increases. Now the way the rent increases in this game is if I land on this again, the rent will go up. If someone else lands on it, say the copter landed on this, the rent would also go up. The rent will also go up if I end up collecting an entire set of the colors. It's going to go up too, and anytime the entire set gets bought by a number of different people, whoever owns those properties is going to go up 1. So if I had a property and that was at level 2, I go to level 3, and if player 2 owned Connecticut, his would go up as well. And there's also an auction thing that you can do as well. And the way the auction would work is, let's say it's player 2's turn. Let's just say for some reason you wanted to do Baltic. You would go ahead and you put that there, like so, and then you would hit the M. Now you'll see the little hammer here, and you'll just simply hit the check mark. And this thing is going to go up in increments of $20. Or if you want to place a bid, you'll just simply hit the button. And there's a little timer on here. And anytime those 4 squares go down, it will go ahead and signal the end of the auction. So let's just go ahead and end the auction real quick. Boom. So now, let's just say player 2 ended up winning it for 80 bucks. He'll go ahead and do that, and that will deduct the money from his account. Real easy. Pretty simple. So let's just say the copter ended up landing on Vermont. And so now he's going to have to owe me money. So what I'll do, I will go ahead and put this on here like so. And then player 2 will go ahead and place his card here. And this is going to basically pay the rent that he owes me. As you can see, like that. And it's, my level will also go up, and the unit will also signify that. Now, if you land on an event card, an event space over here, you'll go ahead and draw an event card. And let's just say it's my turn. I will go ahead and look at what it says, and it says faulty traffic light gets the street in a jam. And then it says tap this card, and all players move directly to free parking. And you pass go. So what you'll do is you'll actually tap the card like so, and it will go ahead and basically put the command of this card in there, and then everybody will simply do what it says. Anyway, I'll just show you some of the cards here. There's a stop the presses, and this will move up the rent level 1. Some of these will move yours up and your opponent's down. Some of this will give you money. There's a whole bunch of these. And again, you'll just simply use the scanner to scan the cards in there, and it'll do everything for you. That's the coolest thing about this game. Anytime, of course, if you roll doubles, you get to go again. If you roll 3 doubles, you'll end up in jail. Now, here's another thing. If you push M, this will allow you to do 3 things. It will allow you to collect money anytime you pass go. You'll just simply put your card in there, and it'll automatically give you the money for go. This is jail. You can get to jail if you land there. You have 2 ways to get out. You can either pay the money, or you can try to roll doubles in 3 turns. If you decide to pay the money, or if you can't get it in 3 turns, you'll just simply go to the jail thing, place your card there, and then it'll automatically deduct the money for you. There are these spaces over here. These are location spaces. What these spaces will do is they will allow you to go anywhere on the board that you would like. The first thing you'll do is you'll have to pay $100. So in this case, you'll go to this symbol, and let's just say I pay the $100. And then it says, okay, now you get to choose wherever you want to go. So if you end up going to a property that you own, you'll raise the rent level, or you can go to a property that isn't owned and buy it. So a lot of the property will get bought pretty quick in this game because of these spaces. This is a great unit. This unit does everything for you. There's a way that you can cancel transactions. So anyway, that's just kind of basically how the game works. You're just going to go around and buy properties, and the rent's going to go up and down. People are going to pay you money. You're going to pay people money, and ultimately what's going to happen is someone's going to eventually go bankrupt. Now, if you don't have enough money to pay somebody, then you're going to have to end up paying with all your properties like this. And eventually someone's going to end up running out of properties as well. Once that happens, they'll have gone bankrupt. The last player standing is going to win the game. So here are my thoughts on this game. I think this game is a cool version of Monopoly. This game goes by a lot faster. So if you're looking for speed, this is a very good game. Definitely think the unit is really, really cool. I love the fact that they do sound effects with all the different cards. Now, if there's any negatives, if you're like a strict Monopoly player, you may not like this game because there are no houses, there's no hotels, there's no trading. So they stripped away a lot of the things that people remember about Monopoly. But they've added some cool new features to a new version of Monopoly. So that's basically up to you as to whether you think you would like this game. If you're a hardcore Monopoly person, you may not like it. But if you're like me, you just like the Monopoly series and you like a faster version of Monopoly with a cool component like this, then you might like it. Anyway, guys, that's my review. I hope you all have a good one. See ya.